F***ing A. What a difference 24 hours makes. We've lost our Universal Champion, we've lost our former Women's Champion, Brock Lesnar is allowed to go around and kill people and nobody cares, and Bayley's here. But based on the article by Scott Carlson that you can read over on WhatCulture.com right now, it's time to look at the ups and look at the downs from last night's Raw. But to be honest, I don't even know what is up or down anymore, things that got so crazy. Anyway, I'm Simon from WhatCulture, and let's get all uppity and all downity. Raw, in reality, was just one big down this week considering what happened to Finn Balor. I mean, if that isn't the worst luck in the world, what is? After an insane push to become the hero of Raw, he injures his shoulder, and now he could be out for 6 months. I mean, come on. But that's the state of things in the WWE right now, and proof that life just isn't fair. In a worst case scenario, he could miss WrestleMania. My thoughts are with you, Mr. Finn Balor, Demon King, and I hope to see you soon. Right, good, finally. Titus ONeil is a heel, and we know this because he beat up an old man, aka Darren Young's fake dad. Now this should have happened weeks ago, but better late than never, although better never late. Still, ONeil is an asshole, Young is the saviour of Raw, let's get this feud rocking and rolling, because there is some potential there. Up. What are you doing with Roman Reigns, WWE? You knock him down the card a bit to try and refresh him and get the crowd behind him, and then you just let him destroy Rusev, and now boop, he's back in the world title picture. Aside from the fact he got booed throughout SummerSlam weekend, this is not the time to bring him back to this spot. Just let him bubble away under the surface for a while, especially if he's going to come back into it and just lose anyway. Reigns and his struggles with the big belt are well documented, so bringing him back just to see him struggle again doesn't make any sense. And neither does him winning, because everyone's going to boo him again. This is a bad idea, WWE. Down. What the hell is going on with the Dudleys? At one moment it looks like they're involved in some cool breakup angle, and then they're retiring. And then they're getting beaten up by Gallows Anderson. Now seeing the club kick their ass was kind of cool, as was the Shining Stars coming out and offering them tickets to Puerto Rico. But what was the point of the last few weeks? Are you telling me they made all those mistakes and the realization they came to was, oh, we just can't do it anymore? What? Just split them up, damn it. Bubba is great and Devon is underrated. Just don't give them stupid gimmicks like you did last time. Down. Everyone just close your ears for a second. Just a second. Just close them. Shut them out. Just for a few seconds. Right, you done that? I don't think Byron Saxton is all that bad. Alright, you can open them again. But the addition of Corey Graves to the Raw announce team has done wonders for both Michael Cole and Saxton. This all came to fruition last night when Saxton started to make good points. The best of these was when he rightfully pointed out that it was good that Gallows and Anderson weren't wearing their stupid lab coats. You know, because they're not actually doctors. Then it got all weird when Graves insisted they were, even though they're obviously not, so Byron came across like the voice of reason. Good for you, Byron. Up. Thankfully, what Gallows and Anderson were doing on Raw was a definite up. No silliness, no nonsense, no clowning around. They're coming to kick the New Day's ass. This feud is going to get really serious and in turn get really good. You know why a lot of people tuned into Raw? It's because they wanted to see what was going to happen with Brock Lesnar after he, as we mentioned, tried to kill Randy Orton at SummerSlam. And what did we get? Nothing. Yeah, Shane and Stephanie both agreed that he needed to be punished in some way, and there were some other passing comments, but that was it. You should make that the talking point of the entire show so it feels like a big deal, because, you know, it was a massive deal. This was a huge and controversial angle, so don't let it just fade away. Make it the centerpiece of Raw, like the sword of Damocles just hanging over your head. So down. Raw did a good job in promoting the Cruiserweight Classic this week, especially when they focused on people like Noam Dar, Rich Swann, and the Brian Kendrick. Starting on September the 19th, there's still a lot of questions to be answered, but it feels like a big deal and will segue off the Cruiserweight Classic really well. And I'm looking forward to it. And I like looking forward to things, so I'll give it an up. What is going on with Rusev, the greatest man to ever live? Not only was he decimated at SummerSlam by Roman Reigns, but then on Raw, he just walked out of his #1 contender match for the Universal title. Now, I get it. He's a heel and the previous night he had his ass handed to him, but this just made him look, well, it made him look weak. I don't want Rusev to look weak. I want him to dominate and be all Bulgarian and Seemingly no one else can see the upside of him, and I don't like how he's being used at the moment. It makes me sad, and I cry real tears. Down. Jericho. the best thing on Raw and all of WWE programming, to be honest. In fact, I'm going to give them all the ups. 10 ups. Up, 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 up. Funny, entertaining, a joy to watch. This is the best version ever of Chris Jericho, and Owens just gets better and better each and every week. Much like 7 days ago, Neville once again proved his worth, and he did so even after a loss to Kevin Owens. When he's booked to be the crazy high flyer we all know he is, he can get over anything. He was so impressive here, the result didn't matter. Sure, he lost, but he looked like a winner. Now, that doesn't make any sense, but it kinda does. Make this man a star, WWE. He's unique in the best way possible. Up. Did you see the way that Sami Zayn sold his ankle in his match with Seth Rollins? I totally bought it. Great work, Sami. Seriously though, once again coming across like the ultimate underdog, Zayn fighting through all of this only to come up that short was great. It did wonders for everybody involved. It's like the antithesis of what they're doing with Rusev, and I know one's a good guy and one's a bad guy, but everybody here came out looking better. Stick your thumbs in the up position. Bayley's on Raw. That's good, I'll give it an up. Regardless what you thought of Raw this week, I think it's only fair we give it a pass, given, what happened to Finn and having to change all your plans on the fly. I actually thought WWE handled it quite well, and the show was alright. It does mean it's hard to see where we're going to go from here. It's all change, but at least there were some highlights to try and enjoy. So enjoy them. Now go read Scott's article on WhatCulture.com, because what else is there to do? And then come follow me on Twitter at SimonMiller316. We had a great debate the other day where a load of people that always moan about WWE being a PG product then said that WWE was now too violent because of what they did at the end of SummerSlam. Right on, world. Right on. I'm Simon from WhatCulture, and my prediction about Goldberg at SummerSlam was completely wrong. What are you gonna do?
Were you one of the unlucky few who couldn't get tickets for July's WCPW tapings? Well, make sure you pick up tickets for August, as they're already extremely limited. On August 24th, we'll be presenting a special live pay-per-view quality show, WCPW Stacked, featuring Moose vs. Joe Coffey, the debut of the Women's Championship, Will Ospreay vs. Marty Scurll. The WCPW Championship will be on the line. There'll be Joe Hendry, Joseph Connors, Big Damo, El Ligero, Primate, Grado, Drew Galloway, EC3, and GM'd by Eric Bischoff. Not just that, but on the 25th, we'll also be holding loaded tapings featuring the Kurt Angle Invitational, a pinfall and submission elimination rumble to decide who gets to face the Olympic hero in October. Grab your tickets for August at wc.pw while you still can. The 2 days are looking absolutely stacked.